Kita seram.
Ah,
Sorry lah. Yang aku peliknya Minecraft punya server down sebab dia ni. Bukan down sebab apa tak bayar lagi. Aha.
tak bayar.
Oh, dia bulanan ke apa?
Bulanan baru tahu.
Kok?
Macam tak guna sih. Tak apalah pakai Eternal sebab Eternal slow.
Nasib baik kau buat server man. Kau buat server baru.
Kau buat server
Kau
baru
main
ke?
kat
Tak. Ini yang
dia main kat
solo
dunia
player
dunia.
lah.
Dunia dia lah.
Apa?
Leman dia boring sebab dia tengok server down. So dia
Oh.
buat server dia sendiri untuk dia saja.
Server yang solo player lah.
Single player.
Aku main daripada pukul 6.30 pagi sampai 12.30.
Macam tu
Hisham kan dia tak ada live tu Jiman. Kesianlah dia. Macam mana boleh down?
Cuma tak, dia sebab tak bayar. Bodoh tu dia ni.
Kesian Lokman. Kau tahu daripada subuh dia main sampai pukul 12.30 kau tahu sampai tengah hari nak solat Jumaat.
Serius lah.
Ya.
Kau tahu dengar lah.
Dia bangun subuh kan? Dia bangun subuh.
Semata sih.
Tak ada live.
Aku tidur pukul 3 semalam. So, aku bangun pukul 6, 6.30. Atau tiba-tiba boleh bangun pula. Terus solat. Ingat. Terus ngantuk nak tidur balik. Dah tak ada tidur. Tak main Minecraft. Tak ada pula server. Kita main server solo. Kau tahu pukul 12 lah.
Tahu-tahu nak solat Jumaat, Dik.
Tu lah. Tahu mak aku call. Kau main lagi setiap solat Jumaat. Ibu on the way.
Kau baik cerita dia. Subuh tanya dia dah main.
Nampak lah. Dia lagi suka main-main. Tapi itulah.
Bukan, dia tak ada game lain.
Tu server kau main seorang ke apa?
Server solo.
Kita boleh join ke
Tak,
apa?
server solo.
Tapi boleh tukar.
Boleh jadikan multiplayer.
Boleh tukar.
Bukan tu ni ke? Sekejap. Ni mesti tekan single player punya button kan?
Ya, single player.
Oh, lepas tekan single playernya button
Susah
je. Yeah. Tak ada ad dekat multiplayer lah.
Ingat ke?
Tak boleh kan?
Pelik juga.
Tak boleh.
Maksudnya tak boleh lah.
Tak boleh. Kalau single player punya ni, kalau tekan single player tak boleh tukar. Sebab setting dia memang untuk single player je. Wait, by the way yang event baru ni shock Jiman.
Kan? Banyak.
Memang best lah. Best gila aku kata.
Cuma cepat habis je lah.
Cepat
Itu yang
habis?
sedih. Kalau kau perasan, kau boleh speedrun semua dalam masa 1 hari.
Kalau ikutkan betul lah tu. Tapi wah simpan-simpan, macam discover pusing-pusing.
Betul tu? Sekejap.
Kata bye-bye.
Memang first time lah aku main game 6 jam straight. Tak pernah ada game aku main lama macam tu.
Yelah. Kepala mana dia? Daripada subuh aku tahu.
Maruk.
Biasa orang main pukul 12 kan? 12 malam sampai subuh. Bukan subuh sampai pukul 12. Tak pernah kan? Daripada subuh pukul 12. Jam aku. Hey. In the heart there's a home. In the name is my heart. You won't let go till it's scarred.
Oh, kita tengok video sekarang. Let's go. Kalau kau nak tengok sekali, aku jemput. Aku share screen juga.
Boleh. Ni SCP bukan? SCP
Bukan.
lah.
New top 5 IRL punya.
IRL.
Maksudnya video-video yang dia jumpa lah.
Yang diorang bagi lah. Yang diorang bagi.
Okay.
In real life. IRL.
Oh, new Sky.
Yes, in real
Tapi
life, IRL.
banyak dah video aku tengok. Tapi ni aku baru subscribe sebab subscribe je lah.
Subscribe je lah.
Dah tengok banyak kali kan. Apa salah?
Itu tu.
Lepas tu tak boleh tidur malam. Memang terbaik Zatanah ni. Ni kau buat apa man?
Story tu.
Oh story. She's a beast in
Aku dah
my
penuh relax ni makan nasi sambil tengok ni. Harap tak
Jangan
tercerit.
tersedar ni pula.
Wih, semua punya nasi tengah on the way.
Mandui.
Kalau
Kau perlu
Mak
lah.
Bukan. Mak makan pergi kebun, mak tak ikut.
Oh,
Dia
tak
boleh-
ikut.
Dia beli nasi Pattaya. Patutnya sampai pukul 9, dah pukul 11.
Wah.
Dah.
Tak sampai-sampai. Ke bule aku.
Sekejap aku
Dah tu,
habiskan dulu.
pulang kau tidur awal. Tak pergi.
Oh. Tak tu. Tak pergi tu. Mak, saya lapar mak.
Tapi kan, Lokman,
Aha.
boleh tak nanti bagi world kau?
Boleh ya bagi server punya nama tu. Server punya ni.
Bagi kau punya world file, aku letakkan dalam server punya file. So boleh kita terus main guna kau punya.
Ya tu. Kau bayangkan Jiman kan, dah main 6 jam kan, memang banyak benda lah dia buat dalam tu lah.
Di rumah aku still rumah villager. Aku curi rumah villager, aku jadikan rumah aku. So kecil lah. Tapi aku buat basement bawah.
Tak apa.
Itu base kedua lah sebab base pertama aku sesat pasal aku dah tak jumpa.
Betul kau.
Mantap.
Kau memang man. Kau memang.
Base pertama aku ni, apa nama? Yang dia macam
Standard.
sand,
Standard.
dia macam
Apa?
sand castle besar.
Sandcastle.
Menarik macam castle.
Ui, ada ke kau buat?
Tak, aku jumpa. So aku jadikan base aku.
Jumpa sandcastle
Dah lama
Faham.
tak ada.
Aku tak
Dah
ingat apa
lama
nama tu.
tak jumpa.
Nama dia punya sand castle tapi aku tak ingat apa nama.
Moga tak pernah tahu pun.
Abang tak tahu bila last abang nampak. Rasanya kat bilik kakak.
So aku jadikan tu aku punya base.
Ui,
Dan
menarik
last, aku cari main, lepas tu aku main, lepas tu dah tak ingat jalan balik.
Man, kau boleh bayangkan lah, kita pergi explore kan.
Pasal tu.
Pergi lah rumah haunted house kan. Dah masuk-masuk kan, lupa
Hilang.
jalan keluar kan. Oh,
Okay.
Manega.
Oh ya, lupa nak transition. Okay, let's go.
Ran Khayhan. Cetano Ran Khayhan.
Kalau tengok aku dekat stream YouTube pun boleh juga. Tapi tutup yang tu. Hashtag support. Jangan time sekarang aku nak pergi. Jangan. Aku rasa better sekarang aku pergi tandas.
Yes, pergilah tandas. Sebelum awak dekat.
Ada tempat.
Sebelum aku tertidur.
Okay lah, pergilah tandas pula anda ditandaskan.
Tak apa, aku makan dulu.
Berak diberak oleh pemberak. Pemberaknya memang berak. Begitu berak.
Tak kerja saya. Aku tengah makan dan ni. Asal megat. Tak guna.
Pemberak nak berak. Beraknya sangat berak.
Ni bukan
Ayo.
mukbang Stream apa order. Sorry.
Uish. Memang berat Arfan ni.
Kecil Tak apa, kita tunggu sikit.
Oh my god, the
Sebab aku
chest.
start lambat tu yang maybe apa orang dah tidur ke apa.
Tadi biasa standard pukul 11 lebih ni orang tengah cari konten.
Mm-mm. Sedihnya finalis stream halal. Tak ada. Ni final stream untuk minggu ni je lah. Sebab kita buat 3 hari stream betul-betul. So kita mulakan kita boleh stream dengan makan je dan
Weh, kalau aku lepas sangat aku buat Maggi ni.
sorry doh aku buat kau lapar.
Ada yang tak jadi nasib Pattaya aku ni.
Dah lah si goreng Pattaya favourite aku sih.
Ya. Ya tu sedap tu nasi Pattaya saya. Padahal boleh je buat sendiri kan. Senang ya pun.
Aku nak pergi tandas dulu. Kencing apa semua supaya aku tak terkencing dekat aku punya katil. Aku punya sofa ni lah. Sekejap dulu
I am not going there yet. So I am not going there yet. Not quite yet. Bagi aku explore dulu sini tu. So, kau dah ada laptop ni main CS download, Valorant download, Genshin download, lagi Assassin's Creed. Allah, kesana dulu.
Oh.
Nice eh. Oh, apa ni? Live. Okay man, level dia orang ni level 93.
Tak jumpa mana challenge ni. Ni dekat yang kolam tu. Mana masuk dalam kolam?
Sekejap. Dia ada macam ikan-ikan yang pusing macam bulatan ni tu.
Ada.
Kau kena loma kena terbang masuk dalam tu tapi jangan buang kau punya sayap. Kau biar terbang je sebab nanti dia bawa kau naik atas. Biar je dia terbang. Kini kau tak boleh masuk tu lepas tu kau lepas. Kau kena biar je terbang. Oh shit.
Tapi ikan pari terbang tu setiap kali naik ya.
Tak boleh tu. Mungkin cuba try tangkap pakai yang Pokemon punya tu. Tak boleh tu. Allah, jauhnya ke bawah.
Oh, ni boleh ya. Boleh buat open to land. Land world.
Apa dia?
Yang Minecraft. Oh, kalau LAN ni maksudnya korang kena pakai aku punya wifi. Okay.
Pakai LAN, siap. LAN tu aku kena tarik kabel tu.
Wah,
Pakai LAN. Tai betul lah. Mana last? Should be around here somewhere. Satu, dua, tiga. Bawah ni. Bukan. Oh, situ lah. There you go. Disebabkan event ni man, kau punya ekonomia semua map dah buka. Semua island ada.
okay. Apa? Island yang sebelum ni pun aku tak unlock semua teleport lagi.
Island sebelum ni,
Island yang biasa lah. Okay.
nice.
Ada kan.
Oh, kita si buka semua tu. Waduh. Man, Shenhe punya dash tu, yang tap tu, dia bagi cryo damage tu.
Wah, aku perasan tak dia cryo damage ada tapi dia punya cryo kalau macam kita kat air tu nanti
Oh,
tak
dia
ada
dia,
lah ice tu.
dia tak ada ni kan, tak ada reaction kan.
Hmm.
I think this is all of it. I hope. Tu, tu.
Sorry lambat. Wah, rasa viewer aku dah
Tu.
kurang dah ni. GG. Okay, where was I?
Berak.
Berak. Berak tu memang lah.
Cerit. Saya tahu,
Apa dia?
Nutella.
Bukan.
Bukan?
Aduh, Yai. Bukan. Kuban-kuban je. Kejap, aku nak ambil apa? Nak ambil phone aku jap.
Kuban-kuban tu
Tinggal.
bukannya ladybug ke?
Bukan. Itu kumbang. Tu kumbang.
Kumbang.
Lain. Tu lain bang.
Lain ya?
Tu kumbang. Sekejap. Kita
Push.
Apa ni?
Kena lawan Ruin Grader ni.
Sekejap
Okay.
Out of the way. Sorry lambat semua. Ni bukan gaming, ni entertainment.
Kalau nak berak tu cakap je lah.
Itu. Memang nak berak pun, tapi itulah. Sambil-sambil tu jenguk Tok Wan juga sebenarnya. Layan-layan dia jap sebelum dia tidur. Okay, kita tengok start kita punya ni. Dia tak best kalau tak tutup lampu. Okay. Now we're talking.
Padu lah apa ni you lah. I love you, you love me, I know.
Top 5 ghosts caught on
Top
camera.
5 ghosts
Lady
caught on...
in the water.
Oh,
Debbie
shit.
Morales and her friends are tubing down the canals of the Isabella River in Puerto Rico when she begins to record with her phone. Debbie can be heard screaming and laughing until her camera catches something in the water that quickly makes her lose her voice.
Kenapa mabau?
Aku takut.
Minujok. Kenapa mabau? Minujok.
Ui.
Can I?
Sapu.
Can I?
Debbie posted the video to Facebook saying that she saw a scary apparition in the water.
Kecang. Desas.
She asked friends to take a look and see if they saw the same thing in the video. And they did. Online viewers speculated that the image could be anything from the ghost of a drowning victim to a body in the water. And some even went so far as to suggest that it might be a mermaid. Now the most bizarre part of this video is that whatever this is almost seems to lunge toward Debbie before disappearing back into the water. But what do you think? Is this just a strange trick of the light or a reflection? Or did Debbie catch something supernatural on camera?
Oh,
You
Loma tengah
decide.
tengok. Tengah tengok jom.
Meanwhile, on TikTok,
Meanwhile on TikTok.
TikTok user Alexander Henderson says that throughout his life he's always been prone to sleepwalk during the night. One morning he wakes up to find his front door wide open. When he checks his security camera, he's shocked by what he finds.
Lah boleh man transfer kau punya solo world tu jadi ni multiplayer punya world.
Azrina tengah stream.
Oh kau tengok ni dia join stream.
Azrina tengah stream sebab Azrina nak bawa masuk file dunia aku ke dunia. So
Oh.
Oh,
Ya.
tak.
Nanti ya. Nanti.
macam mana nak buat guys, tak faham.
Buat apa? Which part?
Ya,
Apa ni?
ada benda alat untuk tukar event night dengan
Okay, lepas tu kau dah tukar. Lepas tu?
sekarang
Ni sekarang waktu
Dia keluar
jam,
sendiri
jam.
ke?
kau waktu malam ke kau tengah waktu siang?
Siang.
Siang Benda tu kau
Alexander seems
okay,
to
dia
be
dah waktu siang
sleepwalking
tau.
and
Lepas tu
speaking
kau
gibberish
kena
when something
masuk dalam
hanging
tu.
next to the door
Kau try cari
starts
benda
swinging
yang
around on its own, and an empty water jug
yang boleh
slides right
pusing-pusing tu.
across
Yang
the
kau kena
floor.
pukul, nanti dia akan
Alexander
pusingkan
opens
bangunan
the
tu.
door, walks outside, and suddenly
Ada tak? Dia macam
screams.
bentuk dia macam totem dia.
He says he has no
Something.
recollection of what happened to him
macam
and has
segitiga.
no idea
Ha,
why
tiga-tiga.
he
Yes, yes,
screamed.
yes, yes.
Now, Alexander says he's
Dalam tak ada
experienced
benda.
supernatural activity
Memang tak ada
before,
benda pun.
so
Kau
he begins
pukul
to
benda tu
suspect that he might have seen
supaya
something
apa macam
paranormal while
benda tu untuk ni
sleepwalking. Then, only a
buatkan
day
passage
later,
supaya kau tukar
this
waktu
happens.
malam supaya kau boleh masuk ikut dalam tu. Macam kau kena pandai settingkan lah.
Ya Allah, apa jadi sih?
A chair moves on its own. The
Babe,
fridge door
dia gerak
opens,
sendiri
and what
sih.
appears to be a pack of plastic spoons is launched off the kitchen counter. Over the next few months, nothing much happens.
Ya,
But
kau ada
then
share
late
screen
one
nama?
night, Alexander is hanging
Aku
out
share
at his
screen.
friend
What
Adam's
happened?
house when he sees something
Ya, tu.
truly chilling.
When she sees.
Tapi Discord share screen kau tengok ramai-ramai.
Oh my god.
Kenapa kau
Siapa
boleh
tu?
tu sama kau share screen ni
Siapa
kau buka
tu?
kamera laptop kau tu.
Ada muka.
A strange-looking woman wearing a red dress appears to be watching Alexander from the building across the street. Alexander claims that when his friend Adam finally came over to see what was going on,
Kau buka kamera laptop
creepy
kau tu,
woman
so
had disappeared.
apa terbalik.
While there, Adam asks
Sebab benda
Alexander
tu
to
nggak
take a look
ingat.
at a speaker that's been acting up and might be broken. Alexander is still recording and captures something terrifying.
Ya, kau dah buka kamera. Kalau apa kau buka kamera tu kau buat macam masa kita main pool banner tu lah. Kalau dah buka
Did you
begitu.
see it?
Did you see it?
In the reflection of the window, the same woman
Oh
in
my
red can
God.
suddenly be seen
Oh my god, aku tak perasan.
standing behind Alexander in the doorway. When he pans around, the woman has moved in an instant and is
Ya,
now
orang
standing
tengah lawan
right
enemy.
next to
Oh
him.
my god, dah dekat situ ya
Or
Allah.
what could this
Sabar
eerie-looking
no,
figure
sabar
be?
no.
Could it be a spirit that attached itself to the sleepwalking TikTok user?
Aku tak
Or is it
perasan.
all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. This next creepy video went
Gus
viral on
Dadang.
TikTok, but it was originally recorded by Indonesian Twitter user Gus Dadang. Gus explains on Twitter that he was flying from Surabaya, Indonesia to Bali, and that he was the very
Okay.
first passenger to board the empty
Settle
plane.
enemy.
As Gus is boarding, he
Tengok,
records a video to send back to his
nice.
wife.
Mana aku
When
tak
he
faham?
looks back at his footage, he
Okay.
spots something truly chilling.
Which party?
Selamat malam 15B.
Ui, siapa tu?
Uish, tak nampak sangat jauh tu.
Tak, dia memang ada kat situ.
Someone or
Okay,
something that
Lokman
seems
pakai
to be
sikit.
cloaked in
Macam
black can be
takut Lokman
seen
tak nampak
moving
pula.
around in one of the
Apa dia
scenes.
Seram
But when
ni.
Goose walks by the seat, there's no one
Man,
there.
kau punya
Goose
phone
Today's
terlebih
video
kamera, Man.
has been watched over 14
Ah,
million
okay.
times.
So,
and many
itu-
viewers
okay,
believe that the
kau
strange
dah buat dia
feature in the
menghadap
video
keluar
could
dah?
be the spirit of a deceased passenger. But what do you think?
Bapak seram sih.
TikTok user Jim works at what he believes to be a haunted hospital in New Jersey. Early one afternoon, a security camera in one of the hospital's hallways captures something
tukar waktu, tukar waktu malam.
creepy during Jim's
Eh,
shift.
buka je pakai ni. Pagi tadi tu biar buka. Stano terkeluar Stano.
Oh, aku terkeluar.
Oh. LOL. Lepas tu stream pun ni tutup.
Tertutup ke?
Ya, dekat dekat Discord.
Kat Discord.
Okay, sekarang okay.
Jimat.
Tukar balik. Tukar malam.
Ya, aku buka balik. Seram lah net. Dia gerak sendiri. Woohoo.
A supply cart can be seen rolling down the hallway on its own, freaking out the hospital staff nearby. Jim and his
Okay, dah tengah
coworkers
malam.
have no
Pergi
idea
kat
what could have
dekat
moved the
pagar.
cart. But things
Ah,
are
so
about to get
pukul tu.
even stranger.
Okay, dia ada gerak kan. Okay,
camera in the
kau
hospital's
pusing.
laundry room
So yang
recorded
pagar satu
something
atas tu dah buka dah.
absolutely
So kau boleh
unnerving.
selip kau dah boleh selip masuk situ. Yang bawah pun kau buat benda yang sama.
Okay.
Sekejap, Wah punya bateri mouse saya sudah habis bang.
Oh, punya mouse Bluetooth.
Ha, betul.
Weh,
Mengap
gerak
betul.
sendiri. Weh, siapa gerakkan budak lah tu? Weh, kuat gila.
Saya.
The best is when the other one comes over.
Kau main pusing-pusing. You spin me.
Ni kursi dalam dalam asylum tu.
So that he didn't have to look at it.
Silent.
Dia macam
Never-
dia macam bukan asylum apa, dia macam tempat dia ada depan ni depan locker.
Ni Dobby ni. Tempat Dobby.
Madeline,
Lobby
come and look
kan
at the
depan
second
locker.
one.
Wih, dia gerak lagi. Wih, you
No, the
spin
second
me.
one's moving now.
No way.
Watch the second one. Then
Alright.
Raka, baby.
Don't do that. I don't know what to say. She was like,
Mak, saya lapar. Mana nasi pattaya saya?
watch the second. Any second now. Look, here goes.
It
Look,
happens.
Mak, kau boleh mak.
look. The ghost.
Okay dah aman, settle, boleh.
Look at it.
Who's spinning it?
It's spinning.
Tu je.
Kena dapat yang
There's
lain
no
kan.
way that they spin. There's no. I don't care if it's bolted or not. They don't spin like that. Mine ain't bolted in my house. Mine don't come and walk around my.
Oh, tu je.
Wih.
Look how that one.
Pakai ni lah.
How'd it come out? Like that?
Mana
Apa
dia?
apa?
That was
Apa
pushed out.
video dia video dia.
Nobody said. You can tell me whatever you want.
Me
What
too.
happened?
I can't wait to show everybody.
Dia punya apa mesin basuh tu berapa sih? Bukan satu, dua. Wih. Oh my god. Golnya.
Wah, ni high and seek ni.
Jumpa dah.
There's a ghost here.
No way.
Dia game high and seek ni. Betul lah.
Oh, did you ever see what happened last night? Forgot about it. The laundry.
We'll die.
They'll die. The laundry, all the laundry things in there, they just start moving. They just start coming out and moving and going in circles and what you call it. Come and look. Yeah. But it's crazy. I never
this
saw anything
makes
like it in my
no
whole
sense.
life.
Heavy washers and dryers slide across the floor as if they weigh nothing, seemingly moved by some unseen force.
Oh,
Jim and his
gila
fellow
tadi.
hospital workers
Gerak
can't believe their
sendiri,
eyes
babe.
as they watch the CCTV
Aku
monitor.
pun nak
Dah
tahu lah.
dah.
Even I'm
Dah.
not sure just what's
Tapi
going on.
mesin
here.
basuh kan, okay,
Could it be that
kelingkang-kelingkung
the
lah.
hospital is
Kali-kali.
indeed haunted, like Jim
Megat.
says?
Ini
Or
tak
just
duduk
what could be spinning around multiple heavy
megat dengan
washers
acap pun
all
tak
at
boleh
the
gerakkan
same
banyak tu
time?
dalam masa yang
Let
kejap
me
ni.
know what
Itu
you think.
Pascal lah.
Pascal.
Before we move on to the next video, if
Acap
you
nak
see
gerak pun
anything that you think should
jerit
be
je.
included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Nukes Top
The
5.
Haunting in Carmel, Maine.
Haunting
Kent
Carmel.
Burris has been recording all of the strange supernatural activity
Bayangkan
going
nak
on
main
in his
yang
haunted home
tukang
for
host
many years now,
apa
and
channel
posting
ni
his
kan, orang India.
experiences to his YouTube channel.
Oh
Ghosts
jangan.
of
Kalau
Carmel,
lain-
Tak
Maine.
jadi nak seram.
In his latest YouTube
Gelak
docuseries
dia.
about the house, Kent reveals some
Dia-
chilling, never before seen footage.
Oh, yang tu.
Accent dia syok oh. Accent dia tu main peranan. Wah, ajak tu.
Uish. Oh my god, ya Allah tak perasan sih. Dia slow mo lagi, let's go.
Now lately, Kent believes that the paranormal presence in his home has become much more
Let's
sinister
go.
and aggressive. The haunting has become so extreme that it now seems that the spirits are actually out to hurt Kent. During a spirit box session, Kent captures a chilling message.
Feel. Kan. Oh,
What? What'd you say?
chill.
Korehnya, ya Allah, anjing
What'd you
ni.
say?
Kau makan apa sih kan? Koreh gila ni. Macam lawan habis tu man, aku lawan anjing ni man.
So,
Radio ke apa?
Anjing yang tanah.
Oh.
Did you say murder Kent?
yeah.
Macam melawan
Second
habis.
time I heard that. I would have swore a few minutes ago I heard them say kill Kent. And just a second ago I would have swore I heard them say murder Kent.
Now, threats are one thing, but what happens next is downright terrifying.
Wish,
I was
kalau
after
apa,
Kim kan.
kalau dengan benda-benda mistik-mistik je ni, kau janganlah cari pasal. Memang makan nyawa, babe. Makan nyawa.
What the hell is that noise?
Silap besar lah cari pasal.
Dia banjir.
Bocor ke? Like, dia tank dia bocor ke?
Aku rasa
Tank dia bocor?
What the hell? There is no doubt that if I stepped down in that water, I would have been electrocuted. The heater motor was in the water, and for some reason the breaker never tripped. And on top of the fact that that water was splashing all over the breaker panel, I have no doubt if I would have stepped down in that water, I would have been dead. And the only thing that saved me was remembering the voices just prior that said kill Kent, murder Kent. That's what stopped me from stepping down in that water.
What happened?
That's just
Nampak
weird.
seram sih.
Yang tu sekali dia pijak, oh jangan siat. Itulah.
Itulah.
Eh,
Silap besar tu.
Kent's basement
Besar
suddenly
dia.
floods and high
Nasib
voltage
baik dia
lines
biar.
are making contact with the water. Kent is convinced that he could have lost his life if he hadn't been so wary of the ominous threats that he had received earlier. When Kent is walking through the main floor of his home, he experiences something that chills him to his core.
The experience. Okay.
Tidak penampakan.
Penampakan dia main kat Ken. Ya Allah, seram mana?
Oh my god, what the hell?
penampakan sana.
Tak, budak tu pergi meluru kat dia.
A shadow figure is standing at the top of the staircase, seemingly waiting for Kent in the darkness. Shocked by the sudden appearance, Kent has had enough for a while and just steps outside and into the cold Maine snow. Kent's encounters have been widely viewed by his YouTube audience and even privately investigated by paranormal groups. All believe that the house in Carmel, Maine is severely haunted by something sinister.
Getting the chance to come in and investigate the Lamb House, it is truly an experience that I will never, ever forget. The amount of activity and interaction is just mind-blowing.
But what do you think?
What
Huh?
Let me know down in the comments.
Makanan dah
Closet
sampai.
space. In this next extremely spooky
Nampak
video from
seram
Japan, real estate agents can be seen giving a tour of an empty apartment to a potential renter. The
Makanan
woman
dah
is
sampai
interested in
guys.
renting and says that she is surprised by the low monthly price. As she tours the apartment, she records a video with her phone to review later. But when she's all alone in one of the apartment's bedrooms, things take a terrifying turn.
Oh, Jepun.
kat Jepun memang tu yang aku tengah seram juga ni. This way right, okay. Tipu. Itu.
お客様までつけていただく形になっちゃうんですけど、それでもしかしたら、はい。あ、こっちでね。はい。一箇所あっちついちゃってるんで。
Kat kabinet. Betul tak? Bukan kabinet tu.
Oh, kabinet tu.
Yang tu ni apa tempat apa pagi? Ni yang
Lebih
tempat
kepada jump
dapur
scare
keluar
actually. Itu tu.
keluar asap.
Seram. Okay, dia ada member aku bagi warning jump scare. Ni lebih kepada jump scare actually. Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udzu kalimatillahi tammati min syarri ma
Tengok
khalaq.
Hajiman.
I'm giving my holy finger.
Holy.
1, 2, 3. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, jangan buka.
Dia tak pegang lagi.
Dia dah pegang. 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 Ya Allah, dia dah pegang. Dia dah pegang. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, dia dah pegang. Ya Allah. Ya
Atas dekat
Allah.
atas.
Dia dah pegang. Ya Allah.
Ui,
Oh.
itu bukan dekat atas, kat bawah.
Bawah. Dia seorang je?
Dia seorang.
seorang
Ya
tu.
Allah.
Ni kan buyer. Dia nak beli rumah.
Okey, tengok bawah.
Tak, tadi kan ada 3 orang. Satu ejen, lepas tu lagi seorang macam kawan dia. Ni
Sini
dia
gambar.
terskek ke apa ni?
Nampak si kaki dia macam tu. Sumpah dia, ya Allah. Ya! Ya Allah.
The woman is frozen in fear when 2 pale hands grab her by the legs.
Itu
Then as she
gila
looks
siap.
up, a terrifying face can be seen peeking out from the top of the bedroom closet.
Ya
Now, as
Allah,
with most
so
Japanese videos, the source of this clip is impossible to find, and I have no idea what happened afterwards. So is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Betul, ya Allah.
You decide. Viewer videos. This next video was sent in by a Nuke.5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous. He explains in his email that he's in the United States military and is stationed at a US military post
Ada juga
in
orang yang sangat
Germany.
tengok.
He says that 2 of his friends were out on a
Oh,
regular
babe.
patrol, checking out a creepy old German chapel.
Aku dah
Now,
agak dah
this
benda-benda
chapel was
kalau
controlled
kita
by
hantu
German
Jepun
military
memang
forces during
memang
the
mesti
Second
akan
World
nampak
War,
punya.
and it is said to be extremely haunted. As
Dia
the 2
pun
men check out the
memang
dark chapel, they are shocked when they start to hear unexplained voices
terkejut
coming through their
leher.
two-way radios.
Apa ni? Sorry, aku tak.
As the 2 men check out the dark chapel, they are shocked when they start to hear unexplained voices coming through their two-way radios.
Okay, nasib video sahaja, nasib audio sahaja. Siapa?
Ni kat mana?
Ni dekat USA rasa katanya.
That's our radios going
Okay.
off in the church. I don't know if somebody's hot micing or not.
Kata church.
Serius ah?
Did you see?
There's the one in the
Oh,
car.
apa?
They opened.
Tak.
Nampak.
Dia mesti kalau dalam video macam ni kan, kalau kita tak perasan, dia mesti akan tanya, did you see?
It went off. It turned off.
Aku tak suka lagi-lagi kalau main game seram kan. Sebab tu aku hanya tengok video seram je cukup. Sebab aku tahu who the hell is that thing.
Bukan
Bukan
sekosi.
kan? Tu bukan kan?
Dengan main Phasmophobia?
Ah, korang nak main Phasmophobia?
Tak.
Kau bukan.
Dengan pernah main.
Pernah. Nasib mati player.
Still recording?
Yes, still recording.
If you couldn't tell, we were just standing at the top of the pews, basically, and our radios just started going off, and there was voices and like a lady whispering in it. I swear to God. And nobody said hot mic. Usually, because the desk radio can say hot mic over the, and it'll cut over it. And it wasn't us because we would have heard each other talking.
Ini 2 orang.
Ni 2 orang.
You just sit
Dia
in the
tengah
surface.
patrol ni, buat patrolling.
What seems to be the voice of a child can be heard, followed by the inaudible voices of adults. Now, the radio channel that they are using is restricted to military communication, so the 2 men have no idea where the voices could be coming from or what they are saying. They wonder if it could possibly be the ghosts of tragic souls that passed away during the Second World War. But What do you think these voices are? And just what could they be saying? Let me know what you think. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous reached out to me about a very spooky situation he found himself in late one night at an abandoned church in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. The viewer explains in his email that he works security and is dispatched to investigate
Video orang
buildings
ni
where
kadang
motion
sebab
activated
dah zaman
alarms
dulu banyak
have been
worship kan.
triggered. Late one night, he gets a call that a motion alarm has been
Ya.
triggered on the
Even
second
sampai
floor
sekarang
of a
pun
creepy
diorang buat
old
ada.
abandoned church.
Tu yang
When he
macam payah
arrives,
sikit
he
tu
sees something
sebenarnya.
suspicious and
Tu yang
begins
tempat
to
orang memang
record.
banyak tempat orang
What
selalu
he
kena.
captures is truly disturbing.
Disturbing maksudnya akan nampak. Oh my god. Oh, oh sheesh. Oh sheesh. Oh dia lari.
Oh, what the
Oh sheesh. Oh
Dari
sheesh.
shot.
Dia tengah petrol ke?
Someone or something small and dark can be seen moving away from the second floor window. Now, prior to this encounter, the security guard says that he had checked all doors into the building and they all were locked tight. He immediately calls the police to the scene to investigate, but they find no one inside and no way that anyone could have gained entry. The mysterious sighting caught on camera remains a mystery. But of course, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, subscribe and be sure to hit the notification bell.
Okay. Now kita tengok yang ni kan. Ada satu lagi video. Tunjuk. Cheers. Terus pasir. Okay. Okay, ni channel baru. Not sure kalau dia bagus ke tak. So okay. Let's see. 30 scary videos you should not. Ya, banyak betul 30 scary videos ni. Okay, let's ambil ni lah kot. 30. Is it this one? Ambil ni lah. Why not 30 minutes?
If you're alone right now, grab a buddy because these
Aku tak suka. Aku actually tak berminat suara dia ni.
because these are
Suara dia macam ni.
Cara dia
If
cakap
you're
lah.
alone right now, grab a buddy because these are the Hello
Tak tahu lah
there,
dia.
my name is Jiman and I'm
Tak
here.
semangat lah aku. Dia macam hello dia.
Apa? Jiman lah. Not Jema.
Jemaah.
Grab a buddy
videos you
because they are
should not
30
watch on your
videos.
own.
You should not watch your
Dia
number
macam dia dah nak
30.
dia dah nak tidur kan. Dia
School is the
macam aku
last
buat video
place
je.
most people want to be in general, but in a crisis, there's an added layer of angst. Published by the Anchorage School District in December
Ni
of
bukannya
2018, a classroom security camera captured the scary magnitude 7.1 quake as it
Scary
hit
ke?
Anchorage,
Burger
Alaska.
King
On
food
November
lettuce.
30th of that same year at about 8:30 in the morning, the video shows the room and its objects start to tremble as the camera begins to shake. Coached for such an event, the students know what to
Tu ya Allah. Coach for such an event, the students know what to
as they
do.
jump under their
Memang
desks without any
itulah cara dia
prompting
cakap
from the
memang.
teacher, who ducks under a
Tak
desk
ada
as
semangat
well.
si budak ni.
Tak ada semangat. Dia cakap nanti kan sebelum masuk top 1 dia suruh macam suruh subscribe yang dia tengok.
Oh my god. Oh go dude.
The projector shakes the most aggressively, while objects are seen falling from the desks and walls. The power goes out for a moment, and you can hear the teacher trying to keep the students calm. After the initial quaking comes to an end, the teacher tells the kids to remain under the desks.
Everybody okay?
After a while, the fire alarm goes off,
Ni
and
bukan
the
seram
students
ni,
retreat from the
aduh.
classroom.
Dah nama tak terti.
More than 80 aftershocks followed throughout the day, with 3 reaching magnitudes of 5.0 or greater. One of them occurred just 6 minutes after this original quake. Way to keep calm and carry on. Number 29, Ghost Ship. In early January, the Royal Thai Navy encountered a real ghost ship near an oil rig in the Gulf of Thailand. The derelict cargo ship was found drifting about 90 nautical miles off of the island of Koh Samui. A patrol boat was set to offer assistance, but when it arrived, it found a 260-foot unmanned freighter full of rust. The ship looked on the verge of sinking. The patrol boat is seen in the video posted to the Royal Thai Navy Facebook page, arriving alongside the creepy ghost ship in the middle of the night. A boarding team was ordered to investigate and found the freighter had heavy damage and was flooding. It also appeared to have been abandoned in a hurry, or was perhaps looted after it was abandoned, as items were strewn about inside. In trying to salvage the vessel and investigate further, the team pumped enough water out of it to enter the engine room, but in the end the vessel could not be saved. As it sank, they attempted to tow it, sending all further clues as to its origins 90 feet to the bottom of the ocean. The ghost vessel had no identifying documentation, making its origins a complete mystery. Number 28, Color Changing Star, posted to the r/Chills Narrator subreddit. Redditor The Cheese's Moist writes, if I'm tripping, then don't come at me in the comments. But is that star changing colors? In the video, he zooms in on a star in the distance. The closer the zoom, the more clear it is that the star is rapidly changing colors. I've never seen a star nefarious at play. Things are getting out of hand. Number 27, Pyromaniac Poltergeist. Things are getting out of hand with this Pyro Poltergeist, published by Memoria Sobrenatural Inc. in December of 2021. The spirits first make their presence known in this haunted place via EMF meter. The crew tries to communicate with the spirits and the window shutter slowly opens, perhaps to distract from the fire being set behind them. They leave the building. They see a dark figure cross a doorway in the firelight. Later, they're back inside and they hear clinking. And then a loud bang. The flame they lit earlier goes out suddenly. Then, as they attempt to detect a presence using the EMF meter, the spirits send them up in flames. Do you think this team finally got the message? This poltergeist couldn't be any clearer. He wants them gone. I don't think I'd ever go back to that place. Number 26, Procrastinating Poltergeists. It seems these poltergeists have left their group.
Kita tukar video. Video dia tak berapa nak spooky dia. Makin aku tengok makin tak. Kita off balik lah. Kita tengok video-video lama.
Daripada video tu seram jadi tak seram sebabkan suara dia je.
Betul.
And then there's got a loud bang.
Let's see. Mana yang aku belum tengok lagi? Ni dah tengok. Good. That will scare your mama. The 5 scary girl I disappeared for a week. What the heck? Kita tengok yang The Resident. Trigger real phasmophobia. Why not kita try yang ni? Aku tak sure. Okay. Top 5 ghosts caught on
Top
camera.
5 ghosts caught on camera.
Yeah, boy.
The Resident. Top 5 viewer Tobias sent in a very strange video of an old abandoned cottage in Slovakia. The house is over 100 years old, and locals tell horrific stories of the tragic events that took place there. It seems that during World War II, German soldiers came to the house and took the life of the man who lived there, right in front of his terrified wife and 3 children. Cut to modern day. Tobias, his brother, and his cousin are exploring the old abandoned cottage. Then things suddenly take a terrifying turn.
Ni bagus, dia tak perlu narration. Dia tunjuk video dulu baru dia buat narration.
And there's a loud bang.
And there's a loud bang. Oh my god. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah. Asal tu aku tak nampak apa-apa. Did you see it? Oh my god.
A plate falls onto the cottage floor and the boys are a bit startled. But there is something else that truly terrifies them. When the footage is slowed down and brightened, you can see what appears to be the upper torso of something standing in the dark.
Oh my.
The boys see the horrifying figure and run out of the house as quick as they can. So was their frightening encounter real? Or is it just an elaborate hoax?
Tapi bagi dia holy finger sana tu.
Caught live
on camera. Oh no. Caught live on camera. Aku dah lepaskan kamera.
Almost a year ago, I featured the story of Mark from the comically titled YouTube channel Donnie Drunkard. But don't let the silly YouTube name fool you. Mark is a serious paranormal investigator, and he claims that a sinister entity followed him home after one of his many supernatural investigations. He says that the dark presence now haunts his home. In one of his popular YouTube videos, Mark explains that he was upstairs when he was attacked by this entity and slapped hard across the face. He darted into his bedroom to hide along with his dog Terry, who was equally freaked out. Mark then starts recording with his phone.
Are you okay?
Previously on Nuke's Top 5, okay?
Thank you. You're a good boy, eh? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go wait here, okay?
Nah, ni memang sifat orang putih, dah tahu kan?
Tapi kena juga, kadang kita kena La ilaha illallah Allahu Akbar. Bagi the holy finger, let's go. La ilaha illallah. Siapa tu? Oh, Allahu Akbar.
Dia gerakkan.
Dia gerakkan je. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Sanallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah, la ilaha illallah, la Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Kalau gambar tu bergerak,
gambar tu seram siap.
Itu gambar tu seram, ya Allah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah.
Dia nak sambung kan ini meh? Tak.
Sorry tu, aku kacau masa korang tengok anime.
Tak. Adik pun boleh balik.
That picture is so creepy. Ya Allah, Ya Rabbi, Ya Karim. Siatan. Kepau.
Tak, biasa kan kalau anjing kan tak takut kan dia menyalak kan. But this time tak tahu, so yeah.
Siang tu ni.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la.
Oh, siang tak.
Allahumma salli la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah.
Dia cari burger nak makan.
Cari burger tu.
Kebule.
Dia salah cari tu. Dia cari dalam.
Mark retreats back upstairs, but at the exact same time, the camera he has mounted in his basement records something truly bizarre.
Oh, kat basement ada kamera dekat ah.
Something truly bizarre.
Oi! Ya Allah, dia terbang, ya Allah. Apakah itu? Shit.
They see me rolling.
Now, that was almost a year ago, but since then the activity in Mark's home hasn't decreased at all. In fact, it's only gotten worse. But what makes some of Mark's newest captures so compelling is that they were captured live
Oh,
on stream.
letak
His subscribers were watching along with him.
Oh,
in
tengok just
shock.
Slenderman, bye.
So on September 29th, Mark tries to capture the
dia
paranormal
buat
activity
live.
that he experiences on a
tadi
daily
tu.
basis during a live broadcast for his YouTube subscribers. After hearing some strange sounds, he points an SLS camera towards his storage closet in the basement. Now take note as you watch this video that the SLS camera image is actually flipped from left to right. As you can see, the poster that is on the right side of the wall appears on the left side on his screen. Likewise, the door that is on the left appears on the right.
Okay.
So with that said, Mark captures something live on camera that is downright chilling.
That is downright chilling. Oh, pintu dia terbuka leher ni. Oh,
tinggi saya.
Ui, Revenant. Itu yang terbang tu kan?
Revenant ni lah, apa Apex Legend.
Oh.
Siapa tu?
Wait.
La ilaha illallah. What the hell?
Right up above me. Right up above me.
Did you see it? Mark live streams as his SLS camera locks onto some strange shape or pattern from somewhere inside his dark closet. He then jumps away as he is startled by something so quick that it was barely caught on camera. When the footage is played back and slowed down, you can see a bizarre dark shadow or shape quickly moving from the closet area and disappearing out of sight. His live audience is witness to the bizarre event and immediately comments. So, cut to almost 2 weeks later.
Live on
Mark
camera.
heads back down into the basement and sets up his SLS camera in another attempt to capture whatever it is that appeared in the closet. Once again, the entire experiment is filmed as it happens and is broadcast on live
Apa dia
stream.
depan di pintu, lepas tu belakang sikit tu.
Ada lagi. Let's go. Sekali dia pakai kamera kan. Apa? La ilaha illallah. Peekaboo.
Dia duduk atas udara lah.
Itu
Tak,
Revenant tu.
badan.
Dia dekat atas.
Tak, macam kaki, badan ke atas. Atas udara.
Oi. Oh my god. Ya Allah.
Kalau tengok dia kan detect macam tu, detect badan kan.
Dia
detect badan.
Tapi badan dia kecil atas udara.
Closet doorway and then quickly retreats back inside. Once again, his live stream is shocked by the amazing capture. So, what do you think? Is Mark's house truly haunted by some dark entity? And if not, how would you explain his strange live captures? You can watch Mark's continuing story along with frequent updates over on his YouTube channel, Donnie Drunken.
Tak
Before we
dekat
move on to
YouTube.
the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Animal Instincts. Country Hotel in Dernbach, Germany was originally built as a
Dernbach,
small
Germany.
country inn over 300 years ago. From the beginning, it had a very creepy past. Evidence was found that during the 17th century witch trials, 2 alleged witches were sentenced and burned on the land where the country inn was built. Now, unfortunately, online records of the hotel are nearly non-existent. But over its 300 years in business, the country inn has had a constant stream of thousands of hotel guests. So one can only imagine all the tragedies and misfortunes that could have taken place within those hotel rooms. After a sharp downturn in business, the country inn went bankrupt in 2008. It has remained empty for the last 12 years. The popular German ghost hunting team Die Geisterakten, which translates to the Ghost Files, are given permission to stay overnight in the large hotel to do a full 2-part investigation. Team members Julia and Daniel and their little dog Libby sit down in the reception area of the hotel to do a spirit box session. They definitely get a response, but it's not the one they were expecting.
Dia expect apa?
Dia expect spirit box.
Spirit box sambil.
Spirit box apa kalau apa kadang dia boleh ni. Dia boleh detect kalau hantu tak nak cakap dengan kita, dia pakai spirit box.
Okay. Tu nama dia spirit box. Ada beberapa kali dia pakai spirit box dulu.
yang video Mamat nak apa yang kill cat tu. Dia pakai spirit box tu, kill cat, murder cat tu. Yang tu lah tu.
Es ist keiner an der Tür.
Nee.
Die Liebe guckt auch hin.
Julia and Daniel hear the sound of someone or something knocking
Ni
from
rumah dia.
somewhere nearby.
Tak, ni
A
hotel.
strange activity catches their dog
Ni
Libby's
hotel.
attention as she seems to be staring at something in the darkness. Now, the sound of the spirit box makes it very hard to hear any knocking in this footage. But as Julia and Daniel explore the area, they hear it again.
Somebody just tell me, jangan kata Klopfgeräusch tu adalah knocking. Klopfgeräusch. Is that German word for knocking?
For fuck's sake, lad.
Oh my god. Animal eating.
The unexplained knocking is fairly loud, and little Libby appears to be a bit upset. Cut to later in the investigation. Now, Geister Acton team members Sandra and Steven take their little helper Libby into what appears to be the hotel's kitchen area. While Steven is busy inspecting an old dumbwaiter, they suddenly realize that Libby is nowhere to be found. When they go looking for her, things get downright chilling.
Okay, das war seltsam. Libby? Libby?
Jangan. Janganlah lepas
Did you
anjing
see
kau.
Did you see
When the footage is slowed down and brightened, you can see what looks like a tall, dark shadow standing in the doorway across the room. As Sandra and Steven approach, it seems to dart away. What makes the footage even creepier is that the little dog Libby seems to be staring directly at the shadow figure, right before she runs back to join the two team members. It almost seems as if the dog could actually see or sense the strange dark shape. So, later that night, the Geister Acton team returns to the same kitchen area to perform a modified spirit box session. For team member Sandra, it did not go well.
Also wenn die euch wirklich stören, dann lasst das Kartonmeter mal richtig ausschlagen.
Jerman apa? Jerman.
Jerman,
Dann
kat
gehen wir,
Jerman.
lassen wir euch in Ruhe.
Gehst.
Du müsst das Kartonmeter schon voll ausschlagen lassen, sonst gehen wir nicht. Sonst nerven wir euch die ganze Nacht.
Watch again closely. Sandra says that she felt a very strange feeling coming over her. She moves away,
ada
feeling too
something.
uncomfortable to remain in the same
Ada
spot.
something.
Kat bahu
Later,
tadi.
when they look back at their footage, they realize that something seems to be right beside Sandra. What appears to be the same shadow figure they captured earlier reaches out for Sandra and then simply disappears into thin air. So did the Geister Acton team capture a real ghost
That's
on camera?
correct.
And did cute little Libby actually see the shadow figure?
2 plus 2
Let me
is
know
8. No,
what
2
you
plus 2
think.
is 4.
You can check out the full 2-part investigation of Country Inn over on the YouTube
Unless
channel
you're in a harem
Geister
group,
Acton.
that could be it lah.
Camera shy. TikTok user
Including-
Able3E
that's
from
me.
Weslaco, Texas says that his friend Manny
Wait, what?
recorded this bizarre footage on his security camera at around 4 o'clock in the morning. The
Camera
camera is
shy.
facing the fenced-off backyard of a long-abandoned house. When he shares
Okay.
the CCTV footage on TikTok, viewers are shocked.
Camera shy.
What appears to be the small figure of a little girl can be seen walking along the edge of the abandoned home's backyard. Now, because the house is empty and because this was captured at 4 in the morning, TikTok user Able3E and his friend have no idea who the mysterious child could be. The property is surrounded by a high fence, which would make it extremely difficult for anyone to enter the backyard, especially a child in the dark at 4 a.m. Since this one video, nothing strange has been spotted on the security camera. So is this a real child ghost caught on camera, or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The House of Secrets. Popular Russian ghost hunter Dennis from the YouTube channel Dark Ghost Paranormal travels to the Zayats Okasan Manor on the outskirts of St. Petersburg, Russia. The home was occupied by German forces during World War II. Locals speak of a secret that was supposedly revealed by some of the German soldiers who were stationed in the town. The soldiers claimed that the large manor and the surrounding estate was used to carry out many terrible experiments. Experiments on human beings. The locals warned that the building is violently haunted by the victims who didn't survive these experiments. Dennis waits until nightfall to start his investigation, and not long after he enters the building, things get downright creepy.
Все, друзья, вот и темнота наступила на улице, кромешная тьма. Сейчас не успел зайти. Либо здесь кто-то есть, хотя я шел, света не видел, фонариков, ничего. Слишком интенсивно бьет.
Just be in mind that semua orang yang ada dalam video ni insyaAllah selamat. So ada jump scare terus ke muka lah.
No, they will not survive.
Hopefully.
Diorang takkan survive.
Hopefully.
Not, maybe inside but not outside.
Кто здесь?
Bodoh lah. Hopefully. Oh, gila.
Siapa gelak tu?
Jelas Fanu bunyi. Jelas.
Jelas. Lagi menyeramkan.
Dia pergi seorang ke?
Oh, dia pergi seorang. Tu yang aku seram tu.
Будто бы кто-то пробежал и смех. И главное, что детский смех был.
Russia.
Dennis hears strange loud banging coming from somewhere upstairs. He heads up and is startled when he hears what sounds like the unnerving giggle of a young child. Dennis is unable to find the source of the unexplained sounds, but he continues his exploration through the manor. But soon he is startled by another strange sound that is much closer.
Dia ni memang pakar dalam paranormal ke apa?
Satu nama dia paranormal. Oh sheesh. Ambil gambar. Tak ada apa-apa. Good.
Ambil lagi. Dia kena ambil 3-4 kali. Dia pula jauh.
Kenapa dia tak tunjuk gambar tu?
Tak, maksudnya dia dah jauh dari kamera dia ni. Aku dah agak dah.
Oh my.
Aku dah agak dah. Dia kalau jauh dengan kamera kan, aku dah agak dah.
The door slams shut behind him and two small chairs slide towards the door as if pushed by some unseen force, seemingly trying to block his exit.
Dia main
Behind Dennis
lagi.
is another staircase, so he decides to climb the stairs to the floor above and begins to use a modified spirit box. He gets a few random replies, but then, yet again, he hears movement. This time the sound is coming from back downstairs, so he carefully walks back down the rotting stairs to investigate. It did not go well.
1, 2, dia jatuh kan. Aku dah agak dia jatuh. Jangan muka depan kamera. Aku bagi holy finger.
Replay.
Katanya ada orang tolak dia. Lemah. Kena tolak.
Kena tolak orang budak. Lemah.
Реально такое ощущение, как будто... Охренеть. Этот свет.
Dia dah curi lah, dia teriak lah. Dia buka balik pintu. Kata dia memainkan dia. Kau? Dia lalu kan.
Aku dah main-main dengan kau.
Dennis down the stairs. Shortly thereafter, the chairs that were shoved against the door earlier now slide away on their own, and the door opens, almost as if something wants him to leave. Dennis feels like someone is running around the mansion, and he continues his quest to find answers to the strange, unexplained events. That's when things get truly bizarre.
Nasib dia kata gets truly bizarre. Kalau dia kata he sees something, oh my god, dia main buka tutup. Sekali keluar kepala kan. Peekaboo. Naik atas. Holy finger execute. Allah Akbar.
Finger benda.
Holy finger. AKA the middle.
Kenapa Holy finger sebab takut?
Doors swing open and closed on their own. Then it sounds like something is rushing up the stairs towards Dennis. As he slowly backs away from the threatening footsteps, a door right next to him slams shut. So do you think the Zayat-Tokusen Manor could be haunted by the victims of strange World War II experiments? Let me know down in the comments. Check out Dennis's channel Dark Ghost Paranormal to watch the full 2-part investigation of the Zayat-Tokusen Manor. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on
Resident
Instagram.
Evil in IRL.
Itu Resident Evil IRL.
Biasa kita main game dia punya je kan. Yang IRL punya. Kau mat.
Memang mantap. Rasa cukup lah kot stream. Sudah sejam lebih ni. Okay. Enough for the day. Rasa nak tengok lagi lah. Tapi itulah nak siapkan Genshin punya ni. Okay. See you guys at the next week.
Malah Sutano main full squad vibe Valorant. Gila lah.
Itu tu. Memang full squad juga lah. Diorang yang sedut aku. Bukan aku yang join diorang. Diorang yang sedut aku.
Diorang sedut. So semalam macam macam kau teringat Sutano nak main ni Valorant kan. Buka-buka dah ada full squad. Okay.
Itu lah. Aku tunggu juga siapa nak join aku kan. Sekali diorang join. Diorang ni invite.
Engkau masuk. Engkau baru online lah. Tengah online tengok Sutano dah in-game dah. Okay.
Dah terlambat dah.
Tadi mungkin tengah main dengan Lokman. Tadi tu yang Sutano kata yang Sutano kat server sebelah.
I see.
Macam tu.
Okay, bye-bye. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's the end of my three days of streaming post exam.
Engkau tengah main 3 RAM ni.
Iya.